I just want to say, thank you for everybody that, came support me through my 4 years here. Thanks to for the fans who came out to support every game, every home game. Shout out to the balcony Bengals for coming out to the away games, coming to the home games, throwing up the powder and the goat head and everything, and just giving us a lot of home court advantage. And I was happy I chose to come here in 2018. So it just feels like time just flew by. But I'm excited. It's my last game in the PMAC, and let's go out with a bang.
Um, I wanna to pick off what Dave said. I just thank the university for accepting me for the year I've been here. Coming from another SEC school that's pretty tough. Schools don't really show love like that in the SEC. So, thanks to the university and like he said, the Balcony Bengals for showing love and being supportive and being the best fans that we can have. And the best is yet to come.
Xavier, we'll just keep it with you for a minute. Just talk about the decision making of why you came here, and do you feel like it was beneficial for you as you kind of close out the regular season and push on with the postseason?
Um, I mean, I came here because they win. Every year they might have a slump or something, but they always turn it around and win. So I'm ready to be a part of that one. But two, it helps because of the exposure and the coach, Coach Wade, tremendous coach. Very poised, very calm through the storm. So the advantage for me is just being able to be here with the guys and the talent we have going into the playoffs. And like I said, the best is yet to come. And we have a lot of sleepers. We are sleepers, and I mean, we have full roster back for a couple games now, so we're getting our groove back. And like I said, the best has yet to come.
Yeah, Darius, you're the first 4-year player under Coach Wade here. Just how do you guys you hope your legacy is cemented at this program? Being the first 4-year guy in this regime.
Cemented. I mean, I'm not gonna say we basically me and Coach Wade basically started together. That first year, was probably my senior in high school, and they didn't probably had the greatest season, but my class came in that 2018 class, me, Nazi, Javante, Emmett, and Marlon. We all came in together. And, we shook the SEC up. We shook the whole world up. We took the world by storm. We just kept getting better out the year, even though some of the guys started leaving and stuff like that. I just kept my head down and kept listening to Coach Wade and everything. All the dominoes gonna fall. So it's you know I feel like I've done something right. I'm on the wall right here, so like I must have done something right. Just playing hard and doing everything Coach Wade always tell me to do, and just it's just I don't know. It's a very emotional time for me right now. You know, very exciting.
Darius, you decided to come back and just want to curious about what you think of the whole year. I know there's a few games left, and then what will you remember most about playing here?
My decision to come back, I feel like for the most part, I really did, a lot that I really came back to do. It's a couple things, slipped through my fingers, but I feel like I've showed a lot of people what I could do better other than shoot the ball. I'm a better leader. I always want to rebound the ball, put the ball on the floor a lot more than I have in the previous years. Um, what was the ending part of your question?
What will you remember most?
Remember the most? Had a lot of good times at this school. Um, wow, this is gonna sound crazy, but we played at Mizzou my freshman year. We was down by 12 with almost minute 50 to go. We came back and won the overtime by like 8 or 9. So that one when we won the regular season championship here, and the confetti dropped, and it was a bunch of smiles and hugging each other and thinking like, wow, all that running we did in the summer and all the road games we did in the summer really paid off, and all the 6 a.m.s paid off and everything. So that, and then the LSU Tennessee game here my freshman year was crazy. Javante had a crazy game. Tremont was out with a concussion. Najee was in foul trouble. me and Emmett, stepped up. Cavell stepped up. Javante stepped up big. And, that's some of the games that, I remember the most.
Got you with that one, didn't he, X?
I was fouled out.
Kind of a similar question for you. You had to adjust your game to come here. I guess, do you feel like it was the right decision for you? And right now, it looks like maybe you have to adjust your game back to being a little bit more aggressive and scoring. So do you see that as well?
I mean, the aggressiveness comes back from me being out. Just trying to get the feel back for the game and get the pace and everything back. So, I mean, a lot of teams kind of lay off me to see how well I can move, I feel like, or how healthy I am. So, I mean, the aggressiveness just comes from that. And it's not necessarily me going back into a scorer's phase. It's me just getting the feel back for the game. But as far as adjusting my game, I think it's best for the team. We have a lot of scores, and not a main person who can really facilitate. So, I mean, I think that phase is what's best for the team going down, especially at a time like this in the playoffs, just to be consistent and keep the same roles for everybody to be comfortable.
Do you not necessarily love that facilitator role?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, X, y'all last 3 losses have been by single digits. Just kind of what have the discussions been like as far as trying to finish?
It's bad to say after a game like that, after a tough loss. I talked to some of the guys. We're mostly just like headed in the right direction. Everyone's feeling like we're headed back in the right direction as far as playing 2 good halves and not playing or not taking a half off or taking minutes off. We feel like we're headed back in the direction of playing 2 good halves, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Sort of what X just talked about, Darius. Last year, I don't know if we're going to get y'all next week. So, going into the SEC tournament, y'all did well. Y'all caught fire and got to the finals. Do you feel like this team is capable of doing that again and is ready to do that?
Like X just said, we taking the right steps to getting back where we was. We got 4 games in 4 days, so that we didn't get the bye this year, or we're competing right now with Alabama for that 5th seed. So and a couple people have to lose for us to get the 5th seed. So just putting our head down and get ready for this good weekend, and we just gotta do what we gotta do. Play defense, rely on each other, and just be solid. Like, back to what he said about the tough loss. We just got to just be more solid on defense. And, like he said, we talked to a couple guys, and what we have to do. Like, we got to make free throws down the stretch of the game, value the ball, and just be solid on defense.
Yeah, I guess this can be for either one of you guys. Just, I guess, how aware are you of where you guys kind of stand, in terms of the conference and also the NCAA tournament? Just how much do you guys talk about that as a team? Just kind of where you guys are with these last game, I guess, coming up.
We don't really kind of talk about it too much. Coach Wade always tells us, some things here and there, but we don't really pay attention to it because, regardless, we still have to play who we play. So at the end of the day, I go to war with any of these guys against anybody in our conference or out of conference. So, when we win this SEC championship and then, we get a better seeding and go into the NCAA tournament, we're just going to see where the chips fall. But I feel like we're going to make a run in both. Thank y'all.
Thank you.